Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video. Today it's time to show you guys a classic Dutch system which was used for dimming streetlights. So as you might have noticed in some of our videos, Dutch fixtures tend to have like more than one bulb in them. These are no exception. This one has two PL bulbs and this one has three fluorescent bulbs. And that is because of how we used to dim street lights, and I tried my best to recreate that in the garden with three fixtures right here that we can actually dim. So this is a pretty old system, not really used anymore, excuse me. But for example, in the most recent video about a street filled with fluorescent street lights, or rare fluorescent street lights, I don't know what it was called. The system was pretty much in every street that system was used there. But yeah, the fixtures I've used are an Industria 86.808 and a Schreder TZP. This one has three 18 watt fluorescent tubes in it, and this one has two PLL 18 watts bulbs in there. And this one is also Industria fixture. So here we have all the bulbs working, 8 in total. And let me first show you the inside of both fuse boxes. So this is the first one. As you can see, we have two fuses right here. Just if I had like a cable in here with two phases, then I could have actually like dimmed the fixture from the inside, but I sadly don't have that yet. But anyway, we have three cables going into the fixture, so instead of two normal, there are three going in here, the neutral and two phases. And once I screw one of these fuses out, mostly the bottom one that is called, which is pretty much the one that normally dims the fixture. So I'm going to screw it out. You'll see that two of the bulbs turn off, and this is pretty much how most streetlights of these streetlights burn at night. And that's what they used to call dimming before this. But I can screw the fuse back in and you'll see that the other two bulbs will turn on again. So the double arm pull, same story there. We have a newer fuse box, but that doesn't really affect the fixtures itself. So this is just, there's nothing, the fact that there are two cables in here has nothing to do with the streetlight, the fixtures itself, or the system. It's just how I decided to connect the street lights right here. But again, we have the top fuse and we have the bottom fuse, and once I get the bottom fuse out, the fixtures will both dim. As you can see, the bulb on the right is burning and the bulb in the middle is burning. This is what they call, again, dimmed street lights. But yeah, it's pretty much, I mean, even back then, because this system can be like 60-70 years old, but even then they were thinking about saving energy, which is something that not much other cities did at that time. So let's screw the fuse back in. You'll see that everything turns on again. We can actually screw out the top fuse too, which is the streetlights also dim them, but in the wrong position. Then we have the middle bulb out and the bulb on the front out. For this fixture doesn't really matter that much. For this one it looks a bit weird, and it's very usual that the bulb on top actually like works. But I do think this is actually a pretty interesting system to have. And it's really not that difficult to make. It's actually pretty easy. So everything's turned on again. This also really explains the reason why Dutch streetlights have two bulbs in them. Not every city uses this system. There are also fixtures that like are able to dim by itself. Take for example this fixture right here. That one has two 18 watt PL ballasts inside. I don't know how they do it, but at night time one of those two ballasts turn off and this fixture actually turns a lot less bright. And I also think to close this video out might be fun to show how much fixtures in my collection have been on that dimming system that I'm talking about. So yeah, obviously this one. We have two bulbs right here, so this one has been using it. This one has been on that system. That one has two bulbs. This one has also been seen in that recent video. 3 bulbs, also use the dimming. This one also. This one too. The one right here too. This one too. Also been using the system with 2 ballasts and one of them turning off at night. But yeah, I hope to answer the question about why most streetlights, Dutch streetlights, have 2 bulbs in them instead of 1. Because I mean, I could imagine from someone that doesn't know about that Dutch system, it could look pretty weird. But yeah, thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you in the next video.